You're now listening to the Shipper's Toolbox, presented by Refund Retriever. Hey guys, Brian from Refund Retriever here again. So dimensional weight, this is still a huge issue for most of our shippers and most anybody out there shipping FedEx or UPS. This is even kind of leaked over into the LTL space. This is an issue for a lot of people. So let's look at dimensional weights, what it means for you, and kind of how these things are calculated. So dimensional weight, what is it? Dimensional weight is basically like a phantom amount of weight that a package is going to be charged for because the box size is larger than the actual weight of the product. So most of the dim divisors now are 139. So say you have a 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot package. To figure out what your dimensional weight is going to be, it's going to be 12 inches by 12 inches by 12 inches, all that divided by 139. This is going to come out to a little over 12 pounds, which rounded up, it's going to be a 13-pound package that the carriers are going to charge you as the shipper to ship that product. So if you ship 5 pounds in a 12 by 12 by 12 box, you're really going to be charged for 13 pounds on that package. So a lot of times, people kind of think the magic bullet is just ask for a larger dim divisor. And, this does work for a lot of people, but also you need to do a little bit more research into that. So, this is a really aggressive price increase because every single year they've been lowering this dim divisor. It's been on air freight for a while. But back in 2000, like around 13 or 14 is whenever the carriers implemented this into ground packaging. And now every single package is affected by ground packaging. Even these SmartPost and SurePost packages. You're going to have ground pricing on these, so you got to know what this is. Basically, it's an inefficient shipment. The package weighs less than the size of the package. So the carriers basically get less packages on a box. It decreases their profitability. So they're going to find a way to charge you, the customer, to ship that package. USPS hadn't done this for a long time, but it's coming. They are going to have a dim divisor of a 166, where this was the FedEx and UPS's dim divisor a while back. But it's coming. So, inefficient shipments, inefficient shippers, they don't like these dim prices. So some of the ways to decrease this is look at your packaging. How much additional packaging are you using for the size of that product? Can you take anything out that will still ensure proper delivery of that package and without any damage? Or, if there's anything in there like filler, packing peanuts that you don't need, or using a larger box size because it's just cheaper to only buy 3 different sizes of boxes instead of really buying 20 different types of boxes. Buying the smaller boxes might come out in the long run as a more efficient way for you to ship your packages and save you money, because a lot of customers, they just pass this cost on to the end user, the end customer. And with today's FedEx and UPS shipping rates, they're not cheap, and a lot of companies are offering free shipping. You can't just absorb all those costs because of you being inefficient, because of your processes being as inefficient as possible to get that product out the door. So, look at what your box size is. Look and see if you can take anything out. You might need to add a box size. You might need to cut some things down, or find better packaging. Like I said before, this has also come over into the LTL sector, the less than truckload. There are companies out there now that are looking at their pallet sizes and seeing if they should be charging more. You can also get measuring equipment. You need to put in the dimensional sizes for your packages into your whatever system that you're using for shipping. See how much the real cost of that package is going to be. Once you figure that out, then see how many packages you're actually getting charged for. So like with Refund Retriever, we have dimensional weight reports for our clients to show how many of their packages are being hit by dimensional weights. and they can look to see what the actual dimensions for that package were, what the dim divisors were, and what the difference in the actual weight versus the build weight. See how many packages you're shipping out, and if this is something that you're getting hit on a lot, okay, well, let's look at contract negotiation stuff. If you can't make that box smaller, then try to get a larger dim divisor. And this is not just a random number that you're going to throw out that's above 139. You need to find that number that takes out a good percentage of those packages, but you're not giving up other concessions in your FedEx or UPS agreement. And it's a number that isn't going to take out 100% of your dimensional weight, because if you do that, then more than likely you're not going to get concessions on residential fees or fuel surcharge or get a lower discount rate. Find a number in there that takes out a good percentage of it. A number that takes out a good amount of that phantom weight. And in addition to that, with the lowering of the actual cost of the package, this is going to lower your fuel surcharges. It's going to lower a lot of the other fees in there. Some of the accessorial fees that get applied because your packages are too large. You can also work on those of either getting a discount on them or redefining the actual definition of what they are. If it's a large oversized package and you're shipping something that's just a few inches over, if it's a large package and you're shipping something that's just a few inches over the definition of what they say is that large package fee, see if you can get a variance on what that rule is to not really get a reduction on the price of it, but take many of those packages out of that definition so you're not really getting charged for that package cost. Dimensional weight is huge. Every single package is going to get hit by it. But reports and analytics, you need the data to see what your dim divisor is being applied at and what percentage of your packages. We have some clients that, they're up to 95% of their packages are dimmed because they're shipping a certain product that's just lightweight. We had a client the other day that was shipping out a product that was only 18 pounds, but I believe it was almost a 93-pound package because of the dimensional weight. They were able to go to the carrier and get a lower dimensional weight, but they were shipping out a certain product that, the majority of everything they shipped out was that product. So, even though they didn't completely eliminate what the dimensional weight was, they were able to get it above that 139 to lower the amount of weight. Even though it was an 18-pound package, instead of paying like 90 pounds for it, they were only paying like 45 pounds worth of weight to ship that package. And that's something that you need to look at. You're not completely eliminating it, but you're paying a lesser amount of actual weight. If you have any questions or you guys need to actually know how many dimensional weight packages you're shipping out, contact us at Refund Retriever, www.refundretriever.com, or email me, brian@refundretriever.com, and we can start pulling in some of your data. We can look at some of your reports for you and see how this is affecting your shipping spend, because dimensional weights are not going away. These will be here till the end of time, and you need to look at more ways to reduce them any way you can. So give us a call, 800-441-8085. Good luck with dimensional weights, and I hope to hear from you. Thanks a lot. Thank you for joining us on the Shipper's Toolbox. If you have any questions, visit our website, refundretriever.com. Feel free to reach out to us, 800-441-8085, for anything related to your FedEx or UPS invoices. Have a great day.